Galveston is an island off the coast of Texas. We're set aside from the rest of the world. Yeah, I'm a BOI. I got one of the biggest BOIs around, you know. It means exactly that, born on the island. My mother was born in New Orleans. My father was born in St. Martinsville. They moved to Galveston in 1937 because Galveston was a place where African Americans could make a better living. The wharf paid more than the average job that African Americans could get in 1937, and my father began to work as a longshoreman.
I haven't been to this place since Ike hit, so it brings back a lot of memories. My very first drag show was here. One of the drag queens, she goes by Stickpin, but she had did a song called Cleanup Woman. And she said, hey girl, I need somebody to back me up. So I came out in a long robe with a broom and a little duster and stuff. And I've always wanted to be on stage, you know. That was my very first drag show. When the eye of Ike had came, it was like 15 minutes of just quiet, still. Able to look in the sky, we seen the moon. And then I looked down over our balcony, our porch, the water was right there. 12, 13 feet high.
How great is our God. During Hurricane Ike, we all came together. That was a devastating time for me. I came back and found out that my house had burned down to the ground. That made me really sad because I had all my photos, my toys, my videos. Everything that I had was inside the house and it burned down to the ground.
That's where the water was, right here. So I'm standing there, looking over, holding the banister like, if I fall over this banister, I'm dead. And when I seen the water up here, I said the whole island was just, I figured there was no more Galveston. Right after the hurricane, everybody got together and they bonded and they were asking, do you need help? Do you need somewhere to stay? And there was a bond with everybody, you know. Everybody came together, all races, creed, backgrounds came together, you know. People with money, people without money. We're all equal then.
Let the spirit of justice rule and reign over the community of Galveston. Transform our community into a place where the weak are protected and none go hungry and the poor are taken care of.
When Hurricane Ike hit this island, at that point, we all were even. We all were equal. The powers that be, after rebuilding, you see that you haven't moved and they've gone on and on to mature. African Americans and minorities are always going to feel the brunt of no matter what it is. We still don't have public housing back. There are still African Americans who haven't had their homes repaired.
If the public housing was still here, you'll have kids playing, you'll hear people playing their music in their apartments, you'll see people. Of course you don't see it right now because it's empty, but it's just totally different. It's totally different.
100 years from now, Galveston Island may not be here. 1967, Our beaches was almost a block away from the water. Our beaches now are less than a block.
You know there's a problem. Because I've seen the difference in these caliber of storms. You know, when I was 6 years old to now.
Climate change, when I was younger, I didn't really pay attention to climate change. But after the hurricane, I was kind of like, you know, this could happen at any moment. We have to take care of this country. I said this country. Forget this country. We need to take care of this world.
We must realize that there is one race of people on the earth, and that is the human race. This is my dream to come true. Thank you. You hear scientists talk about like global warming is gonna happen and stuff like that, and you don't believe it at first until you actually see something of it. And I'm just worried for my generation coming up, because we only have God knows how much time left on here. And with everything that's going on, I don't want the earth to be in danger.